Every year, millions of people set big New Year goals. Lose weight, make more money, go to the gym every day, change their lives overnight. And every year, by February, most of those goals disappear. We repeat this cycle again and again, not because we're incapable, but because we misunderstand how change actually works. Real transformation doesn't come from massive goals. It comes from the tiny, quiet decisions we make every single day. Today, we're exploring why small daily changes outperform big New Year goals every time. Big goals feel exciting. They give us a sense of possibility. But the truth is, big goals are often built on unrealistic expectations. We say, I'll wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I'll cut out all sugar. I'll work out for an hour, 7 days a week. I'll become a completely new person in 2025. But here's the problem. Big goals require big motivation, and motivation is always temporary. It's unreliable. It changes. It fades. And when the motivation disappears, the goal collapses. Big goals bring big pressure. They make us feel like one mistake means failure. Miss one workout, and suddenly you think you've ruined everything. Eat one unhealthy meal, and you feel like the whole diet is pointless. So you quit. This is why New Year goals fail. They're built on perfection. And perfection collapses the moment life gets real. Small daily changes, on the other hand, they don't require perfection. They just require consistency. The magic of tiny daily habits is simple. They're easy. They're manageable. You can do them even on your worst days. Walk for 5 minutes. Read 1 page. Drink 1 more glass of water. Save $1 extra. Do 1 push-up. These actions seem insignificant, but they're sustainable. And sustainability beats intensity every time, because what you can sustain becomes who you are. A small habit may feel too small to matter, but what it does is far more powerful. It builds momentum. Once you take a tiny step, your brain says, "We've started. Let's continue." 5 minutes becomes 10. 1 push-up becomes 5. 1 page becomes a chapter. Momentum is what big goals lack. Habits create motion, and motion sustains motivation. Your brain loves consistency. It rewards patterns. It adapts to repetition. Tiny habits take advantage of a psychological principle called the aggregation of marginal gains, the idea that improving by just 1% every day leads to massive transformation over time. You don't need dramatic change. You need brain-friendly change, small, repeatable, low-resistance habits that your mind can stick to effortlessly. This is why daily actions beat yearly promises. You're rewiring your identity through repetition, not relying on willpower through intensity. Big yearly goals rely on a future version of you, a version who suddenly has more discipline, more motivation, more willpower. But that future version doesn't exist yet. Small habits rely on the current you, the real you, the one who gets tired, distracted, overwhelmed, busy. Small habits respect your humanity. They work with your nature, not against it. Big goals chase outcomes. Small changes build identity. An outcome says, I want to run a marathon. Identity says, I am a runner. The difference is huge. When you focus on identity, every small habit becomes a vote for the person you want to become. Drink water, I take care of my body. Read a page, I am someone who learns. Walk for 5 minutes, I am active. Identity builds consistency. Consistency builds results. One of the biggest killers of progress is friction, anything that makes a habit harder. Big goals are full of friction. Small habits remove it. Instead of go to the gym for an hour, it becomes do 5 minutes of exercise. Instead of read a book a week, it becomes read 1 page. These small steps remove resistance, making the habit almost automatic. Once the friction is gone, discipline becomes easy. Life gets busy. People get tired. Schedules shift. Stress hits. Big goals crumble in chaos. Small habits survive it. When you're exhausted, you might not go to the gym, but you can stretch for 2 minutes. When you're stressed, you might not read for an hour, but you can read 1 paragraph. Small habits keep you connected to your identity even when life is messy. You don't need a new year. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a radical transformation. All you need is one small change done consistently. Small daily actions compound. They build identity. They create momentum. They fit into real life. They turn you into someone who shows up every day. Big goals make promises. Small habits build proof. And proof is what transforms your life. So start small. Start today. Start with one tiny action that feels almost too easy. That's how real change begins. Quietly, patiently, powerfully, one small step at a time.